Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Ashim, and this workout is going to be featuring a whole bunch of exercises, but I'm going to be talking about my bench press day, deadlift day, a lot of Anderson back squats, and some back training that I've thrown in there. For those of you who don't want to watch the full video, here's an overall breakdown of where each workout falls on the timeline of the video. For bench press day 1, you can scroll to 12 seconds, but it's probably already started right now. For the first extra workout, go to 4 minutes and 2 seconds. For the second extra workout, go to 4 minutes and 25 seconds. And then for deadlift day, go to 5 minutes and 22 seconds. With that out of the way, let's talk about my training for this week. The first workout of this week was bench press day 1, which is a volume day. You guys are watching the clips from this video right now. I progressed using Eric Troy's single, double, triple progression method by adding reps, and I've been focusing solely on building reps for a while now. I think next week I will continue to add reps to the heavier sets. I'm not going to be cranking up the intensity much right now because I'm flirting pretty much with. I'm not quite sure where I lie right now. On my intensity day, I'm working with 100 kilos and my max is 102.5. But obviously that's an old max because I'm capable of doing more. I just haven't tested it out as yet. So on volume day, I'm still being conservative. I want to keep building more and more reps and really own the weight. So next week I'm going to add reps to the heavier sets. I'm really happy that I'm able to pause on so many of the reps because building that kind of ease with lifting at these weights is important to me. I need to learn to control the weights better because I think soon I will be pressing in the low hundreds for reps, and I don't want to get intimidated or pinned under the bar. I want to draw your attention to the overall volume of bench press and speed bench press combined, which is really high at 58 reps, and the band tension on speed bench press really kicked my butt. So don't think that those 24 reps are measly in any way. I earned that. I mentioned in my last video that my pulling to pressing ratio has become skewed with a heck of a lot more work being done for pressing movements. For normal people, this wouldn't be an issue, but with my particular limitations because of past injuries on my shoulders, I have to be more careful in how I attack the bench press. So this week, I have scaled back that volume, I have corrected that ratio, and I'm doing more pulling overall. And this workout I did on bench press day, I did heavier than normal barbell rows, supersetted with high to low band rows. I think any of these big movements, either pull-ups or barbell rows or dumbbell rows, supersetting these with the band rows makes a world of a difference for me. Another exercise that got added in this week as usual is the Anderson back squat. I'm using this app called FitNotes to log my training on my phone, even though I keep a physical journal, because it's really easy to flip through past workouts, filtering just that exercise using FitNotes. So anyway, I look back at what I did last time when this exercise came up on my squat rotation, and I did manage to lift 175 kilos for a single. But now, recording this video, I'm recording this video 1 week into my training, this commentary. I don't see this happening. I don't see myself hitting 175 kilos again. However, I have managed to progress by adding more work with 165 kilos. So I'm hoping if not this rotation, then the next one in 4 weeks will have me lifting 175 kilos. I'm really happy to be lifting such heavy weights on Anderson's as is. So I got no complaints. I feel that building my work capacity with 165 will pay off later. This is assuming, of course, that in the next few workouts that are left for this training cycle, that I don't lift 175. If it happens, then that's awesome. But if it doesn't, I'm building up enough wind in my sails to carry me next rotation. The first extra workout was really concise. I did some Anderson squats and then some heavy dumbbell rows. I don't want you guys to get the wrong impression. I know most powerlifters have made dumbbell rows into some big exercise where pushing some super heavy weight is key. I don't want to perpetuate these theories. I like dumbbell rows, and normally I do not go heavy on them at all. This workout was an exception, and I haven't lifted 70 kilos in forever. I wish I'd gotten this on video, but I messed up. I thought I was recording my camera, but I just switched it on and I went and did my set, so I didn't hit the record button. I wanted to switch gears in terms of my back work, so going heavy for this workout made sense. I won't make a habit of this, most likely not. It's not for safety reasons. The reason is that packing on muscle for my back, which is why I'm doing dumbbell rows, is just more effective doing medium to high reps. I particularly need high frequency and medium volume, sometimes even crazy high volume. But with super low reps comes messed up form, and I won't lie to y'all. Don't even expect such crazy weights to bring out the best form in me. So it's not worth it. That's what I have to say for dumbbell rows with these particular heavy dumbbell rows. The second extra workout was similar in theme to the first one, back and legs. I went heavy on Anderson squats naturally, and I put in high volume on back work using pull-ups and high to low band rows as supersets. The last workout is deadlift day 1. I'm going to try and explain this workout as simply as possible. I superset back and 3-row. I superset deadlifts and 3-row variations for my back. I've chosen barbell rows, dumbbell rows, and low to high band rows as my rotations right now. I do 3 reps, 3 sets of each, and the way this goes down is I will do a set of deadlifts, then immediately superset it with the first row variation. Once 3 sets of that row variation are completed, I move on to the next row variation, and so on and so forth. So, for example, today I did deadlifts 215 for 3, immediately barbell rows for 65 for 9, then I took a long rest. Second set, deadlifts with 215 for 3. Second superset is again barbell row 65 for 9. Third one, same shit. Fourth one, now I finished 3 sets of barbell rows. So fourth one is going to be deadlifts 215 for 2, and then dumbbell rows 30 for 13. You guys get the picture. So that's how it went down. Today's deadlift workout was really good. I was lethargic going into this session, and that's happening all the time. It's very frustrating and irritating, but you know what? I can't complain because I go in feeling like lethargic and like shit, but then it shapes up well, and in this case, to 215 kilos felt really good. So I would be looking a gift horse in the mouth if I was to whine too much about this. I added a rep to deadlifts and maintained volume on the rows. Next week, I'm thinking of either doing a deload workout and building up to 232.5 kilos for a double, which is my relative max. I know it's weird. My max and my one rep max and my 2 rep max are the same. Of course, my absolute max is 240 kilos, but I haven't done that in a few weeks, and I don't want to get into that right now. It may or may not happen. Let's see what happens. That's not important. What I do want to hit my target, which I can hit on any given day of the week, good day, bad day, whatever, 232.5 for a double. So next week I'm either going to be doing that, or I will continue with this progression building on either rows or deadlifts. I want to get to 6 triples with 215 before I cut the volume. I do want to mention to you guys that at some point I will have to crank up the intensity really high, and maybe I will end up taking 225 kilos or more for 6 singles on those supersets. There are a lot of options and ways for me to play around on deadlifts. So the world is my oyster, and right now I've chosen a specific goal of building on 215 kilos slowly and steadily, and it's going well. 3 sets of 3 reps with 215, and then 3 sets of 2 reps with 215. So overall originally I started out with 6 sets of 2 reps, that's 12 reps. Now I'm at 15 reps in total. So that's good. I'm happy. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. I really appreciate your love and support. Thanks a lot.